to talk about our circles for perimeter or circumference, and we always talk about circumference with circles, but what I'm trying to show here is that it's the exact same thing as perimeter. Just perimeter for our polygons was the distance around the outside. Circumference is the same thing, the distance around the outside. And here's your formula, 2 times pi times r. There is another formula. You could do pi times the diameter. Either one of these would work. 2 times pi times r, which is your radius. And you have you have pi times d, which is your diameter. Either one of those works. And then for area, you have pi r squared. This is the only one I want you to use for area. Pi times the radius squared. This one is also your radius. So now what we're going to do is use both of those formulas with these circles. I want to find the circumference and the area of the given circles. First thing I always want to do is identify what my radius is. Here I can see that it's 3 centimeters, which means that my circumference will be 2 times pi times r, which would be 2 times pi times 3. And remember, whenever we plug a number in, put it in parentheses. And a lot of you probably know that pi is approximated as 3.14. I don't care if you just leave your answers in terms of pi, which means you don't have to plug anything in for it, you just leave a pi there. So I just do 2 pi times 3, which would give me 6 pi, and then don't forget your label of centimeters. If you were to actually plug this into your calculator, 6 times pi, you would get something like 18.9 something probably, but I'm fine with you saying 6 pi. This is actually a more exact answer. So my circumference was 6 pi centimeters. Then I'm going to find the area. The area is pi r squared, which means it's going to be pi times my radius, 3, squared. And now I just evaluate this. Notice I'm only squaring the 3, I'm not squaring the pi. So it's going to be pi times 3 squared, which is 9. But we always want to write the number first before pi. So it will be area is 9 pi. Don't forget your label of centimeters. And again, since it was area, squared. The second one is a little trickier because they don't give us the radius, they actually give us a diameter. But if we remember, diameter divided by 2 will give me my radius. All I have to do is do 28 divided by 2, and that will give me what my radius is. 28 divided by 2 is 14. So 14 millimeters is actually going to be my radius. Now that I know my radius, it's not too hard, just use these same 2 formulas. Circumference is 2 times pi times r. So my circumference is 2 times pi times 14. Again, putting parentheses around the number I plugged in. So circumference equals 2 pi times 14 would give me 28 pi. Don't forget my label of millimeters. Then last one, area, pi r squared. So what I'm going to have to do is area equals pi times 14 squared. And then when I actually go to do this, I just have to square 14, which would be 196. So I get pi times 196. And then we always write the number first. 196 pi, don't forget my label, millimeters, and it's squared because we were talking about area. That's all there is for this lesson. Mostly it's just identifying things like radius, base, height, things like that. Then you just plug them into this nice formulas, and don't forget your labels at the end. If you have any questions, let me know.